a drifter, a prostitute, a killer. Aileen Wuornos was many things but to the world. She became something no one expected, America's first female serial killer. Her story is one of trauma, violence, and controversy, where the line between victim and villain becomes dangerously thin. For more videos like this, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Aileen Wuornos was born Aileen Carol Pittman on February 29, 1956, in Rochester, Michigan. Her early life was marked by instability, abuse, and abandonment factors that played a significant role in shaping her troubled future. Aileen's mother, Diane Wuornos, was just 14 when she married her father, Leo Arthur Pittman, who was 16. The marriage was short-lived and abusive, ending before Aileen was born. Her father was a diagnosed schizophrenic with a long criminal history, including child molestation. He was incarcerated at the time of Aileen's birth and later died by suicide in prison in 1969. Diane abandoned Aileen and her older brother, Keith, when Aileen was around 4 years old, leaving them in the care of their maternal grandparents, Lori and Britta Wuornos, who adopted them. Life with her grandparents was far from stable. Aileen's grandparents raised her in a rural and often harsh environment. Lori Wuornos would make her pull her pants down and beat her with a belt on her bare skin. Aileen later claimed that her grandfather was also sexually abusive. Britta Wuornos was an alcoholic who never stepped in to stop it. When Aileen was just 6 years old, she and her brother Keith would set fires using lighter fluid. She ended up getting severely burned. By the age of 11, Aileen was engaging in sexual activity in exchange for cigarettes, food, and drugs, as well as having sex with her own brother. She also claimed to have been raped multiple times during her youth. At 14, she became pregnant after being raped by a friend of her grandfather. She gave birth to a baby boy who was placed for adoption on March 23, 1971. Not long after, Aileen's grandmother passed away from liver failure, and her grandfather kicked her and her brother out of the house. This is when Aileen began hitchhiking and living in the woods and on the streets. Aileen Wuornos' early life was a complex tapestry of trauma, abuse, and survival instincts. These years were the foundation for the troubled, violent path she would later take, culminating in the series of murders that would make her infamous. Despite her crimes, many believe Aileen's early life